This is amazing.
Hi, this is Christy with Christy Fitness, and I'm just putting together here a pot of homemade chili. Pretty much everybody knows how to make chili, but I'm just doing this video as a quick reminder that chili is just such a great, healthy standby to have as a meal or on the weekends. Make up a big pot for everybody to just help themselves to, because it's just so loaded with protein and fiber. And again, it's just a healthy, whole food meal that you can go to. What I already have cooking in here is ground beef. I get mine from Costco. It's organic ground beef, and I looked it up, and their ground beef is 70% grass-fed. That's pretty good based on the price that I get it for. So do your research and make sure that if it's important to you that you have grass-fed, that the company is really feeding them grass right up to the end. Costco does a pretty good job from the companies that they get theirs from. I think Kirkland is one of the main companies. But anyway, I've got that in here, about 1.5 pounds, and then I've also got it mixed with organic ground turkey. We just do that to cut back on some of the fat a little bit. Fat is really good, and the fat in the ground beef is actually good for you. We just don't want too much of it because we all have a little bit of extra fat already on our bodies, so we're just trying to watch it in this family that we don't have too much fat in our diet. But the ground beef, the organic grass-fed, is really good to give to your children and to eat because it's got the conjugated linoleic acid in it, which has a lot of benefits. Look up CLAs and see all the benefits that it has for your body in there. To give up red meat completely is just, I don't believe it's a good idea, and I've done my research. It is very good for you, very beneficial, anti-cancer agents in it, so look it up. Anyway, this is really quick and easy because everything I do is pretty much quick and easy or I don't do it. My chili comes out really good because I put taco seasoning in it. When you buy your taco seasoning, read the package. Make sure that it does not have MSG, monosodium glutamate, or anything that sounds anything close to that, because that is a neurotoxin and it's really bad for you. And they disguise the name of monosodium glutamate in a lot of products. So just read the products, and if you don't understand what the name of something is, don't buy it. Buy another brand. This one I just happened to get from Whole Foods, but you can also get it from Publix. Publix taco seasoning does not have MSG in it. So I pour that in, and I mix that in with the already cooked ground beef. And I don't know why, but people love the way the taco seasoning makes my chili taste because it's not too spicy. And if you want it spicier, just add some jalapenos to it, or even some spicy salsa. I'm gonna add 2 cans of pinto beans. We like pinto beans in ours, and these happen to be organic. I just think organic is best if you can do organic. I put the juice right in to give it a little bit more juice to the chili, and I stir that in. I also love to put butter beans in mine, those big, huge white beans, but my son asked me not to do that this time because he doesn't like them as much as I do. So I'm not gonna put them in this time, but put different shapes, sizes, textures in there. It's a lot of fun. And if your family likes corn, throw some corn in there. But again, make sure your corn is organic, because if it's not, over 90% of all corn in this country, I think it's 95%, is genetically modified if it's conventional corn. So make sure you get your corn organic. All corn products have to be organic, or you're eating GMOs. This is just a can of Victoria red sauce that I get from Costco. I love the flavor of it. It tastes like restaurant sauce. It tastes like my friend Kristen, who's Italian. It tastes like her homemade Italian sauce. But I love it. And it says the tomatoes are imported from Italy. There's no guarantees that that means that they don't have pesticides, but I've been told that the Italian tomatoes are not as inundated, and they don't use the pesticides on their crops as much as we do. So for cost purposes and taste purposes, I love this. But Costco also has organic red sauce that you can buy. It's just like half this size and costs about the same price. So I do use this one. And again, I just pray over it and ask the Lord to bless it. I do my part, He does the rest. I try to do the best I can with feeding my family healthy foods. And if these tomatoes have pesticides, well then the Lord can make it healthy for me because of my efforts. And I believe that with all my heart. I'm just stirring this up now, just mixing in the sauce, the beans. Again, you can add a little bit of different flavors and textures to yours and make it the way you want it to. But now I've got a big pot of chili here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a big, beautiful salad to go with it with mixed greens and a lot of fun stuff, textures and flavors in my salad. And I'm also gonna make cornbread. I'm not gonna do that recipe right now, but if you were gonna make cornbread with yours, again, make sure you get an organic cornmeal, because all corn in this country, or over 95%, is genetically modified, which is dangerous and which is, you're taking a risk. So enjoy your chili, enjoy your healthy, and do me a favor, please, press that subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can get a lot of recipe updates, nutritional information, and just videos to work out with. Thanks.